What's up, YouTube? It's Tom here, and here's my first ever top 10 video. This one is, the best of Jason Statham, who has his new movie, The Meg, opening Friday. Jason Statham, I gotta say, is one of the best action stars around. He's pretty much this generation's Charles Bronson. Funny because he was also in The Mechanic, which is a remake of a Bronson film, so that's pretty funny to say. But that being said, here is my top 10 favorite Jason Statham movies. Yep. First, before I do my top 10, I'll probably do like some honorable mentions as well. Alright. At my number 10 favorite Jason Statham movie is Parker, the 2013 action film he did with Jennifer Lopez, Michael Chiklis, Patty LaPone. That was a really fun little flick. At number 9, I'm going to go with Homefront, another 2013 film he did, which had James Franco as the bad guy. Kate Bosworth was in it. That will be number 9. At number 8, I'm going to go with Crank 2 High Voltage, which is the sequel to the film Crank. I could have gone with the first Crank, but I'm going to pick Crank 2 instead because I really like Crank 2 a lot more than the first Crank. I still hope Statham will, do a third Crank movie, but we'll see if that will ever get made. At number 7, I'm going to go with Spy, the 2015 comedy he did with Melissa McCartney, which was also directed by Paul Feig, who did Ghostbusters, Bridesmaids, and The Heat. I never really knew how funny Statham could be since when I saw this film. Like the guy has comedic chops. So Spy will be number 7. At number 6, I'm going to go with Expendables 2. Now, I could have gone with Part 1 and 3, but out of all of them, Part 2 is maybe the best out of the Expendables franchise. I mean, Statham was in a movie with some of the big heavyweights like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, and Statham is really awesome in these Expendables films. I hope he returns for the planned fourth Expendables because we need Statham in these films because he's that awesome. At number 5, I'm going to go with Furious 7. I could have also gone with Fate of the Furious because he was actually really awesome in that, and that prison fight scene in Fate of the Furious was seriously one of the best fight scenes I've seen out of the Fast and Furious franchise. But Part 7 also had him faring off against The Rock in an awesome fight scene. And Statham is actually a pretty good villain. Like I hope he does like more villain roles because he's like besides hero, he's actually a really awesome villain. And speaking of Statham, next year he has Hobbs and Shaw, which is a Fast and Furious spin-off he has to do with The Rock. I'm definitely looking forward to see what he does with that one. Number 4, I'm gonna have. Speaking of Statham playing villain characters, I'm gonna have the film Cellular, which had Chris Evans, Jessica Biel, Kim Basinger was in this. Statham was such an awesome villain in Cellular. Like I think it's kind of an underrated thriller, to be honest with you, because like lots of people don't really talk about Cellular a whole lot as they should. Like if you have not seen Cellular, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's a really awesome thriller. At number 3, I'm gonna have Snatch, which is a Guy Ritchie classic. I could have also gone with Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, which was also directed by Guy Ritchie. He actually had like a more of a bigger part in Snatch than he did in that film, and I thought he was better in Snatch. Like, you know, uh, I really like these Guy Ritchie, British crime film they've done, and Snatch and Lock, Stock are both exceptions. They are really awesome flicks. At number two, I'm gonna have the Italian Job, which is a remake of like a '70s, I think a '70s or '60s film with I think it was Michael Caine who was in the original, but this time around it had people like Mark Wahlberg, Statham, let's see, Ed Norton, Charlize Theron. The Italian Job is really awesome. Like I still wish they went ahead and did the Brazilian Job, but I'll be down. Hopefully, in the future we'll see another Italian Job like reboots or sequels sometime. And number one of the best statement movies is a no surpriser, and that will be The Transporter. Pretty much I'll go with probably the first one because the first Transporter is a really fun flick. It was pretty much the film that put Jason Statham on the map as far as an action star, and he also did Transporter 2, which was really good, as well as Part 3. There was also another Transporter called Refuel, but we don't talk about that. Now, alright, and that will do it for you for the best Statham movies. Let me go down the list. Number 10 is Parker. 9 is Homefront. 8 Crank 2 High Voltage. 7 Spy. 6 Expendables 2. 5 Furious 7. 4 Cellular. 3 Snatch. 2 The Italian Job. And 1 The Transporter. And there you have it with the best Jason Statham movies. Like he's done a whole lot of other good stuff. I mean, I could have also gone with Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrel. Could have gone with that film Wild Card, which is a fun flick. Could have gone probably with War and the one which he did with Jet Li. But these ten films I listed, I kind of like even more. All right, that does it. What will be your favorite Jason Statham movies? Leave a comment below and like the video. Make sure Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more T movie news. This is Thomas signing out.